Welcome to this edition of SAU Magazine, a weekly program featuring news, profiles, sports, commentary, interviews, and special events, all coming to you from the campus of Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.
This is a Southern Arkansas University news brief. I'm Tarea Haywood.
And I'm Casandra.
Homecoming 2000 featured many activities at SAU. The pep rally and coronation took place in the Greek Theater. An honor society dinner was held at the Magnolia Country Club. An alumni meeting and luncheon was held in the Brew Center. At the luncheon, Earl Miller received a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Will SAU and the Magnolia economy be hurt by a plant closure? The international paper announced that it is closing its plant in Camden, primarily responsible for manufacturing paper bags. Not only is SAU Tech located in Camden, but a number of students from Ouachita County attend SAU in Magnolia. Local business leaders and SAU professors agree that the international paper plant closure could affect the Golden Triangle.
The SAU Center for Economic Education and Research is now fully certified. The National Council on Economic Education gave the SAU Center its highest commendation. The purpose of the center is to provide economic education for regional K-12 teachers. The SAU Center provides materials, lectures, and a week-long summer workshop. Dr. Corbett Lampkin serves as the SAU Center Director. For more information about economic education, call 235-4005.
Southern Arkansas University recently added to its scholarship fund. The SAU Foundation took in close to $21,000 from a golf tournament. A dinner held in Camden acknowledged those who assisted in the event. President Stephen Gamble accepted the scholarship donations, which have generated more than $100,000 since the 1991-92 academic year. Former SAU faculty members also participated at the fundraising golf tournament.
A committee dedicated to faculty technology has been established at SAU. The Faculty Development Technology Committee is announcing its first application period for grants. One grant is a fellowship for technology and teaching. It provides a maximum of $1,000 in funds. A second technology grant provides up to $3,000 for salary, equipment, software, travel, supplies, or services. Heading up the committee is psychology professor Dr. Ed Cardas.
Biology professor Dr. Henry Robinson has recently published another article. The national publication Fisheries will include Robinson's article on freshwater fishes in the southeastern United States. A former SAU honor professor, Robinson has authored 115 scholarly papers and written 5 books. Robinson has had 5 species of aquatic organisms named after him. This has been a Southern Arkansas University news brief. I'm Casandra Rose.
And I'm Tarea Haywood.
With an SAU Profile, I'm James Fantini. This week's profile features Impact, an organization that runs many exciting campus events. They have brought musicians, magicians, and speakers to the SAU campus. Impact recently participated in the National Association for Campus Activities Regional Conference in Houston, Texas. The Impact team received recognition for its hard work and accomplishments. Amy Hill, Impact team president, who has been involved in the NACA for 3 years, was appointed as the Assistant Educational Sessions Coordinator for this year's conference. Hill led the Arkansas region to a huge victory in the Coin Wars that the South Central region holds every year to raise money for scholarship funds sponsored by the National Association for Campus Activities. With an SAU Profile, I'm James Fantini.
SAU Sports, I'm Nakita Martin.
And I'm Monica Rasmussen.
The Mule Riders lost their 3rd football game in a row last week, dropping a 24-6 contest to Arkansas Tech at Russellville. SAU now has a record of 3 wins and 4 losses. The Mule Riders used 2 freshman quarterbacks as starter Tim Barrington was injured. SAU rushed for more than 300 yards, but could only manage 2 Jason Williams field goals against the Wonder Boys. The Mule Riders next play an improved Arkansas Monticello squad this week, Homecoming 2000 at Wilkins Stadium.
SAU recently competed in the Gulf South Conference Men's Cross Country Championships in Huntsville, Alabama. Harding University took home the championship, with SAU finishing in 4th place. 5 Harding University runners made the first team All-GSC squad. 2 MU riders were named to the second team All-GSC squad. Jason Carroll, who completed the 8K run in 10th place, and Michael Hunt, who ended in 13th place. A total of 12 universities competed in the cross-country championship this year.
Coach Brian Daugherty will soon lead the men's basketball team into another year of competition. A preseason poll tabs SAU as one of 4 teams expected to grab the 4th and final tournament berth in the West Division. One mule rider, 6'2" junior guard Sean Mason, was named to the All-GSC preseason team. 6'4" junior forward Robert Chatman and 6' junior guard Terry Duncan were named top newcomers. Delta State and Henderson State are the preseason favorites to win the Gulf South Conference West Division.
Arkansas Tech is the preseason favorite to win the women's basketball championship. Coach Sam Biley's Riderettes are picked to finish 6th in the West. Top newcomers include 2 Riderettes, junior transfers Misha McLeodin and Alicia Claiborne. 18 women's teams will participate this year in conference play. SAU Sports, I'm Monica Rasmussen.
And I'm Nakita Martin. With commentary, I'm Nakita Martin.
And I'm Marsha Walters. It's that time, Election 2000. This is a chance for American citizens to make their voices heard.
Instead of enjoying the privilege of being old enough to vote, many college students choose to ignore their civic duty.
Many college students are poorly informed about politics and the upcoming election, and many just don't care.
Also, our campus political groups, the College Republicans and the College Democrats, aren't doing enough to promote political participation and interest.
In the past, voter registration drives have been a good way to get college students involved in politics. We may not realize it, but this election contains issues that will affect not only our future, but also the present.
Whether you vote Democratic, Republican, or Independent, you should make your voice heard. Be sure to vote on November 7th. With commentary, I'm Nakita Martin.
And I'm Marsha Walters.
With an SAU police log, I'm Christie Roden.
And I'm Chad Batchelor.
On October 12th, police officer Gary Odell was called to meet an ambulance at Bussey Hall. Upon arrival, Odell discovered that Stevens had fallen down the stairs and was lying face down on the steps. Stevens appeared to be unconscious. Along with ambulance personnel, Odell placed Stevens on a backboard and loaded her into the ambulance. Mays, a witness to the accident, stated that Stevens was tangled in a vacuum cord and slid to the stairs. Stevens was transported to Magnolia Hospital.
On October 13th, Jennifer Walsh parked her 1995 Chevrolet S10 in the parking lot south of the business building at 8 a.m. When she returned at 12:20 p.m., she discovered that the left side rearview mirror had been knocked off. The mirror was not recovered anywhere near the pickup, however the mirror's base was tossed into the back of the pickup. Walsh was clueless as to why anyone would break away her mirror. At this time, there are no known witnesses or suspects.
On October 12th, a minor accident occurred between Tori Rocole and Mary Colin on Crescent Drive. Rocole states that she exited a parking space and was in the left lane of traffic. While Rocole was westbound on Crescent, Mary Colin was exiting a parking space and struck the passenger side of Rocole's vehicle. Colin claims she checked both directions before exiting the space, and both were apparently clear. However, as she backed up her vehicle, it collided with Rocole's.
Braxton Hurst came to the University Police Department on October 13th to report damage to his vehicle. Hurst stated that the headlight lens on his vehicle had been broken out. The incident had occurred sometime between 11 p.m. on October 8th and 8:30 a.m. on October 13th. At this time, there are no suspects or witnesses. With an SAU police log, I'm Chad Batchelor.
And I'm Christie Roden.
I'm Monica Rasmussen.
And I'm Samantha Skiles.
With job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center. Representatives of the Fastenal Company, which sells tools and accessories, will be holding interviews on campus Thursday, November 2nd. Those eligible for an interview must be business or mass communication majors. The positions that are available are outside sales and sales and management trainees. Students interested in signing up for an interview should contact the Employment Resource Center at 235-4097.
There will be an employer interview for the Murphy Oil Corporation on November 9th. Accounting majors who will be graduating in December 2000, May 2001, and August 2001 are interested in signing up for an interview should contact the Employment Resource Center or call 235-4097. I'm Samantha Skiles.
And I'm Monica Rasmussen.
With job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center.
With this week's entertainment news, I'm Whitney Gordon.
And I'm Daniel Green.
The Southern Arkansas University Theater Department traveled to its annual festival this past week. It was held in Conway at the University of Central Arkansas. SAU had the opportunity to compete against other Arkansas community colleges and universities. SAU took the play The Cover of Life to festival. The play takes place in the 1940s during World War II and covers the lives of 3 young women who are left behind as their husbands take off to fight. Throughout the week, SAU theater students viewed many other plays from different schools. SAU ended up taking home the Best Set Design Award, along with 3 Irene Ryan nominations. Heather Quint won the Best Design for Set, and Christie Roden, Lori Brown, and Tanya Andrews were all given Irene Ryan nominations. They will go on to compete in regional competition.
Impact will be presenting the Rocky Horror Picture Show in Harton Theater at midnight on Tuesday, October 31st. Helping out Impact will be SAU's theater fraternity Alpha Psi Omega. The members of Alpha Psi will dress like characters from the movie, and the audience will participate. Security will be provided, and there will be rules established. Many other events have recently taken place at Southern Arkansas University. The theme for SAU Homecoming was Millennium 2000, a wonderland of razzle-dazzle. Many events were scheduled for Saturday, October 28th. They included a Golden Rider breakfast for alumni in the Bruce Center. An honor wall ceremony in Overstreet Hall commemorated new, fully endowed academic scholarships. The School of Business and the Department of Agriculture held alumni receptions, and the homecoming parade was scheduled prior to the football game against UAM. And that's this week's entertainment news.
SAU broadcast journalism students produce informative television programs for viewers in Southwest Arkansas. The SAU Report features interviews with faculty, staff, students, and alumni. It is seen each week in Magnolia on TCA Cable Channel 13. Camden residents can see the SAU Report each morning on Cable Channel 16. Tens of thousands of cable television households in Southwest Arkansas watch the program on KTSS-TV Channel 55 in Hope. The SAU Report not only serves as a learning tool for broadcast journalism students, but serves to inform the region about institutional events and personalities. Some editions of SAU Magazine feature audio segments from these television programs. Be sure and watch the SAU Report on your local cable television service. Informative viewing, provocative subject matter. The SAU Report.
With this week's SAU Calendar, I'm Robert Chatman.
And I'm Charles Bostick. The Impact team is having Shocktoberfest on Monday, October 30th. Also, spring pre-registration for seniors begins.
Tuesday, October 31st, room and board payments are due. The Wesley Foundation is having a free lunch from noon until 12:45.
And Chi Alpha is having a free trip to Walmart at 6 p.m. The volleyball team has an away game against Ouachita Baptist University in Arkadelphia at 7 p.m.
On Thursday, November 2nd, the Impact team presents Barn Dance with Dixie Cadillacs. Spring pre-registration for juniors begins.
Chi Alpha members are having a praise and worship in the Bruce Center at 7:11 p.m. On Saturday, November 4th, the Mule Riders have a home game against the University of Central Arkansas at 2 p.m. And that's this week's SAU Calendar.
SAU Magazine is a production of broadcast journalism students in the Department of Theater and Mass Communication at Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.